Well guys, here we are, the final video of Smaugust 2021. I'm calling it week 5, but it's not really a full week, just a few more dragons that I wanted to share with you all. It's been a pretty great month. I had a ton of fun not only creating my own dragons, but watching you all join in and share your work with me and the rest of the world. To everyone who finished the whole month, let me extend a very sincere congratulations. It's not easy to draw a dragon every day for 31 days. Trust me, I know. And even if you just joined in for a couple of days or just a single dragon, thank you so much for participating in this little annual tradition. It really is awesome getting that sense of community from challenges like this, especially on Twitch. We've been having so much fun talking shop about these dragons as I create them, and I never really knew before this month just how much fun streaming art live could be. If you got the time, consider stopping by for a Twitch stream. We'd love to have you. And while we're all here talking about Smaugust, I've made all of my current Smaugust designs into merch that is available for purchase on my Redbubble. The link will be in the description. Stickers, magnets, button pins, prints, and more. Take home your favorite dragon or collect them all. Now, let's have a look at the last 5 dragons I made to wrap up Smaugust 2021. And to finish the video, I'd like to showcase a few more of your designs that you've shared with us in the Smaugust channel of the Discord. Enjoy everyone, and happy Smaugust. We left off on day 27, the prompt for which was frog. You know, in retrospect, it might have been more fun to use prompts that were a little less specific so that people could get more creative with them. For my first Smaugust challenge back in 2019, I ended up creating 2 frog-like dragons for the prompts Bumpy and Small. This time though, there was really no room for interpretation, and that's because frogs are awesome. Objectively, there's just no getting around it. The frog dragon I made had all of the physical features that I love about the animal. A big head, small body, long legs, and soft squishy fingers that made up not just the hands and feet, but also the wings. I took some inspiration from actual flying frogs. Yes, they exist, but no, they can't actually fly. But they are theoretically on their way to evolving wings. Give it a couple million years, who knows? Maybe this little guy will be commonplace on the Earth of the future. Twitch chat had a fun time naming this guy Pepe Hopsquash. Okay, this is the last food-based dragon of the month, I promise. Day 28 was berry. Why? Well, because like cheese, honey, corn, and lemonade, I love berries. And that's pretty much it. Like my other edible dragons, this one's design would be a combination of the visuals I associate with the tastes and sensation of the food, as well as the physical and literal appearance of berries. There are 2 elements of work here: how much I love a sweet, ripe berry and how it makes me feel when I eat, like having breakfast at grandma's house on a warm summer morning. And the second element I wanted to tie in with this design: berries are beautiful. My favorites are strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Together in one of those little woven baskets that you get from the farmer's market, it's like summer in the palm of your hand. I wanted all of the joy, levity, and nostalgia that these berries bring me to show through in my berry dragon, along with the natural beauty of their colors and textures. Reds, purples, and greens brought that nature's bounty vibe into fruition. No pun intended. Actually, you know what? I'd like to make a quick amendment to my previous statement about edible dragons. They're not edible. You can't eat them. Don't eat dragons. Someone in Twitch chat actually named this dragon after their own grandmother, Elsie. It seemed very fitting. A consistency I've had across all of these dragons is that they can be very inconsistent when it comes to tone and personality. We leave day 28, the cute little grandma berry dragon, and meet day 29, the imposing, menacing, and cold as steel armor dragon. I think it's fair to say that I wouldn't have a career as a professional illustrator if it wasn't for my iconic Pokemon armors. They helped boost my Instagram popularity to the point where I could start making a living off of drawing them, and I really do enjoy the process. My armor dragon could have gone in many different directions. As you might see with my Pokemon armors, I get pretty lenient with what could be considered armor. Well, that goes for my dragons too. A centaur anatomy felt like a cool way to make this dragon look like a mounted knight, and yeah, it loses a bit of dragonness that way. I wanted to give it wings, but there was honestly no room for it in the design. It was too busy already. So call it a centaur if you want. Either way, I think it ended up looking pretty cool. If I were to draw it again, I would pose it in such a way that there would be room for wings without it getting too busy in the design. I let my Instagram fans name this one. Ulysses was the name that was chosen. And once again, we're going to do a pretty dramatic shift of tones from armor into day 30, pink. Pink is my favorite color. She's also my favorite singer. It's kind of just a happy coincidence, but anyone who knows me well knows that if it's pink, I'm probably going to like it. So of course this dragon would be more than just the color pink. For the first time, I wanted to capture the essence of a human in one of these dragons without making it just, a woman with wings. Pink has gone through a lot of phases with her general aesthetic. There was the iconic early 2000s punk rock pink with her spiked hair and ripped bootcut jeans. Then you had 2010 pink where she adopted more of a pop star look. Now Pink has this very unique combination of hip-hop, punk, pop, and rock that makes up her general aesthetic, but I think that her hair is still the most iconic thing about her look. That big wave of short silver blonde hair is just such a great translation of her personality into a physical style, and I'd be lying if I said I never tried to pull it off for myself. But while I might not have ever gotten the do to work for me, I think this dragon is pulling it off. Fans interpreted her a couple different ways when I posted it on Instagram. Dolly Parton, Trixie Mattel, Giorno Giovanna, and honestly, they're all on theme. Just positive pink energy radiating from a sparkling pop star dragon. What more could you want? And of course, I named this dragon Alicia. Now we find ourselves at the last dragon of Smaugust 2021. Some of you might think that the prompt Panko is going to be yet another food-based dragon. You're not entirely wrong. I mean, you can interpret this prompt any way you'd like. Yes, Panko is a Japanese breadcrumb used in cooking. It's also the name of my loyal and fearless doggie. She's so named for the many little spots that she has all over her tummy. When we first met her at the shelter, Claire said that she looked breaded. More so than any other prompt on this list, I love Panko. She really is a heckin' good girl, and a lot of fun to draw too. She's friendly as anything, and while she's mostly chill at home, the second she meets another dog or a new person, she shifts into hyperdrive. I wanted her dragon form to have some of that playful energy, and to allude that she's ready to play with all of the other dragons from this month. Someone in Twitch chat suggested that she had some dragon parts made out of her favorite treats, rawhide bones, so I made her wings and horns out of them. Of course, she needed her iconic pink belly with its constellations of brown spots, and the few splotches of brindle on her mostly white fur. Man, the fur gets everywhere. A fitting end to my favorite month out of the year with my favorite doggie as my favorite mythical creature, wrapping up a list of all of my favorite things combined. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Smaugust as much as I did, and I already can't wait for next year. Before we end this video though, I want to share with you guys a few more dragons that fans made and shared in the Subjectively Discord. If you're not already part of the Discord, be sure to click that link in the description and come join the community. It's been a great month, guys. Enjoy the start of the autumn season, and I'll see you all in the next video.